Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you all a profit or loss update on my BITGET automated crypto trading bot that is actually utilizing the Bollinger Band strategy and has been deployed for just about 2 weeks. Now, normally I would wait at least 30 days before I do one of these update videos, but I have received a lot of requests from you all for an update on the status of this bot, so here it goes. Now, before we get too far into the weeds, if you're not familiar with BITGET, they are one of the top cryptocurrency derivative exchanges out there and actually currently do not require KYC, so I am actually able to still use their platform and in this case deploy one of their automated crypto trading bots. Now, BITGET is in the top 5 as far as the crypto derivative exchanges. Obviously, Binance is number 1. You've got OKX, Bybit, KuCoin, who recently went to mandatory KYC, so now they're dead to me. And next up would be BITGET. And as far as trading volume goes, you can see that BITGET is actually outdoing KuCoin as far as trading volume. I think in the near future, you will see KuCoin falling out of the top 5. And I wouldn't be surprised to see BITGET start to climb up this chart as well, as more volume is going over to BITGET as these other platforms require mandatory KYC. And as you can see, their trading fees are very similar to all the other exchanges, and they have been around since April 2018, and they're now currently surviving their second bear market, and they seem to be thriving, so that's a good sign as well. But at the end of the day, you need to do your own recon on any of these exchanges. These are centralized exchanges, so you do have to trust them with your funds, and you should never send more money to any one of these exchanges than you're willing to lose. So again, do your own recon. Now that's enough jaw jacking. Let's jump over here to BITGET. Now if you don't have an account with BITGET, I will drop a link in the description down below. And if you use my link to sign up with BITGET, you will get a bit of a discount on your trading fees. So just about 2 weeks ago, I created a video where I went step by step on how to set up one of these BITGET future CTA bots. I actually used their Bollinger Band strategy, and that's the strategy you see here on the chart. I used the 1 hour futures BTC chart along with the Bollinger Bands, and the setting for the Bollinger Bands was 30 and 2. And when I deployed this bot, I didn't actually have any options to change any of the settings. Really, the only option I had was how much money did I actually want to give the bot to go to battle with. And so the general tactics of the BITGET Bollinger bot is when the price goes down below the lower band, and from what I can tell closes below that lower band, the bot will place a buy order, and then once the price goes back above, and again as far as I can tell it doesn't actually have to close above, but once it goes above that upper band, it will sell and take profit. When we actually get into the numbers here in a moment, you'll see my bot has only had about 4 completed trades, and that would basically mean that it was triggered to buy 4 times and has been triggered to sell 4 different times. I have 4 completed, successfully executed trades so far in, I think it is, if we scroll down, 12 days, 3 hours, and 23 minutes. So as you can see, this bot that I deployed 12 days ago, so just shy of 2 weeks, has actually earned a yield of 13.38%. And so right now, this bot is definitely winning the battle in my opinion, because the bot is producing around 1% yield per day in a bearish market, and this is actually a bullish strategy. You can see the strategy was long, CTA, Bollinger Band on the 1 hour chart, and I was using 5x leverage. And pretty much ever since I deployed this bot, if you go back and look at Bitcoin's price has been moving pretty much sideways but slightly down. So again, in my opinion, bearish. Now if we give this a click, we can see a little more of the details. So far, my total profit is 66, almost 67 USDT, and that gives me a current yield of 13.38%, again, in just 12 days, 3 hours, 24 minutes. The number of trades so far, and this is completed trades, so it says 4 times. That's essentially 8 trades, 4 buys, 4 sells. In my world, that'd be 8 trades, but BitGet counts that as 4 trades. And since this strategy and this bot was essentially brand new to me, I only gave the bot 500 USDT to go to battle with. And at the end of the day, what matters most to me is the percentage of yield. That's what I'm looking at. Now, under executing, I don't have any open positions, but under completed trades, you can see they are looking at 4 different completed trades. And if we click on this first one here, this will be the most recent. The one trade they count includes both an open and a close of the position. So in my world, that's 2 trades, but if they want to count it as 1, that's fine with me. And if we take a look at the transaction time of July 30th, 1300 or 1 o'clock for you civilians, the bot opened a long position, and then the same day, July 30th, 1800 or 6 o'clock, again for you civilians, it closed the transaction. So let's take a look at what that actually looks like on a chart. So over here on the chart, you can see I'm set up with BTC, USDT futures, the 1-hour candles, and it has the Bollinger Band 30 and 2. If you want to look at what those settings actually apply to, the length is 30, the multiplier is 2, if you're familiar with the Bollinger Bands and how they actually operate. Now, I can tell you by eyeballing this chart, the bot more than likely got in on the close of this candle here, which obviously sells off down below the lower band. And sure enough, this candle is on July 30th and closed at 12 o'clock. But if we roll over, because you're going to enter on the open of the next candle, and that's July 30th, 1300. So my entry price would have been down around here somewhere. And then a few hours later, when the price pumps and closes up above the upper band up here, that again is July 30th at 1700, but again, you're going to exit on the close of the candle, so you go over to the next candle. And so you can see on this candle here, that is July 30th, 1800 is when this candle would have opened, which is when that position closed. So we entered on the close of this candle down below the lower band, and technically entered the trade on the open of this candle here. And then the bot closed the position on the close of this candle, which was above the upper band on the Bollinger Bands, and technically would have exited the position on the open of the very next candle right up here, which was still obviously above the upper band. And the next trade I happen to know did actually occur over here, and it actually entered on the close of this candle down here, which would have been the open of this candle here. And the strategy actually closed when the price wicked above the upper band and actually didn't get the best close price. It closed way down here at around 29, I think it was 365. So on the open of this candle is when it actually closed this long position. So it gave up some profit for sure. So again, with that being said, from what I can tell with very little experience so far with this bot, it opens when the price is down below the lower band, and it closes when the price breaks above the upper band. And that's really a very basic Bollinger Band strategy. And right now, that strategy does appear to be working. In just 12 days, this bot is currently up 13.38%. So I think that's enough jaw-jacking for this video. I will do another update in the future on how this bot is performing, so now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.